Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am pumped for today's video. Now today we're actually down at the Deer Club, and yes, the inside of the house is not done yet. I don't know if I have posted the inside being done yet or not, but it is not currently done. I'm kind of sick and tired of working on the inside, so we're taking a break and we are coming out here to build the shooting range. Now I got all the new steel targets right there, which is gonna be absolutely sick. I got some new stuff that I've never shot before, so it's gonna be fun playing with those in this video today. We got the skidder out, we got the dump trailer, we gotta build a giant berm. Now if you guys haven't been following the series, this is the hunting cabin down here for the hunting property I got, and let me take you down to the old shooting range. Now it hasn't been used in the years. Last time we were down here, we actually came down here and brush hogged it all. If you haven't watched the other videos, I highly recommend it because this whole place is just a giant series, and if you follow along through the whole thing, the before to after is just gonna be amazing. Now we're walking down here to the dam. Here's the big 6-acre pond. This is getting filled back up with water, but for our shooting range, the long range, the 200-yard deer rifle sight-in spot is right here where I'm standing, and the targets are actually gonna be across the pond all the way over there. Now from right here, we can shoot about 200 yards to about right there's 200. I've actually already came down here and marked it all off, so I knew exactly where I wanted the dirt pile, exactly where I wanted the target, so we could shoot 100 yards and 200 yards. Now we could stretch this out to 250, but then you can't sight in your rifles for 200, and for deer hunting, that's what everybody does. 200 yard zero. So we're gonna be able to shoot 200 yards from right here, and right about there is where the 100-yard sight-in's gonna be. Let me just walk down there and show you guys. Now right about here is where the 100-yard spot's gonna be. The target's will be about 100 yards that way, but there's a little bit of a hill. Now what I'm gonna do with the skid steer is I'm gonna push down this hill, flatten it all out, all the way to the 100-yard spot. The pond bank is gonna come up and around like this. I mean, we're right here by the pond. Again, there's the 200-yard spot. So to make sure this never gets flooded, I'm gonna take some dirt off the top of this hill, push it in right here, and build us a little platform for the 100-yard spot. And then for the big berm, to make everything safe, we'll pull it out of the pond because we already gotta dig the pond out for whenever it goes back in. It's just a short walk up here to the clubhouse. So let's walk up here, hop in the skid steer, and let's get to work, baby. So, what do you got to say for yourself? It was the truck twice.
That's not my fault. That was your fault.
Okay, driver.
But you said let's trade positions. Just don't get it stuck. I got one bucket load in there, and now it's stuck.
2 minutes, Julius. 2 minutes.
Hey, you made it worse than what it was trying to get out.
Yeah, the mud's level with the track. I was climbing out and I closed the door once I got out of it with it still running. Went to open the door because, you know, it's at such an angle straight up, the door wasn't gonna stay open. And the door was locked. How it's been locked all day and nobody knew about it, I don't know. But luckily the window was open and Julie stuck a stick on it through this little hole, turned it off, pulled it out, and pulled it out of the cab, thank God. Otherwise it was just gonna sit there and run for the rest of the day. I got some buddies around here with skid steers. I was really thinking I could pull my way out, but that ain't happening. Said, Julius, don't get it stuck. It's soft down there. Brings up one scoop of dirt. I go to eating my breakfast and I look over and it's stuck. See how we're gonna get this thing out.
She's sunk. Yeah. God almighty.
They reach?
Yeah.
Gotta have two skid steers. One's never enough.
Oh, I was looking straight the fuck down.
Golly damn.
I've never been a 6 foot tall man. That shit's at my waist. Oh my God.
I'm surprised it came out as easy as it did. We ran back to the house and grabbed another skidder. Thank God. 2 hours later. Julius, you gonna get stuck again?
I found
2 in a row on the truck and now the skidder.
the truck is not my fault.
Who was driving?
You put 20 million pounds on the back and didn't expect your fucking street slick to
Oh baby, we have just finished up the dirt pile, the backstop for the shooting range. It's actually day 2. We ran into a lot of issues yesterday. Apparently there was 6 inches of rain here the night before yesterday when we first came down here. So digging in the pond, not good. But we did what we could after getting the truck and trailer stuck twice and the skidder once. We only got stuck once today, so that's good. But look at this mountain of dirt. Miller, what you think, bud?
I think it's gonna be able to stop something. I mean, a bullet's not much faster than that, so I think it's gonna work well.
I mean, compared to the skid steer, that's a lot of dirt. Think about how many bucket loads of dirt you would have to do out of that bucket to make that mount. Let me show you guys how thick this jerker is. She's a thick old girl. Holy cow, that's a big mound of dirt. Now, did we need a mound of dirt here for the shooting range? Probably not. This is BFE. Back there, there's nothing but woods, nothing to worry about, but every now and then we'll want to sight in our rifle and we're like, shit, what if somebody's hunting back there? Now, all the stands are way back there, but it just doesn't feel right. So having this mound of dirt, that'll put us at ease and we won't be so worried about it. Again, this is BFE. We really didn't need a mound of dirt, but we got one. Now that we got the dirt mound, I'm gonna try to get all my skidder work done today so I can take my skidder home. I got some projects at the house I need to do. Miller wants a pit bike track. So let's roll down here to about the 100-yard mark. Need to figure out exactly where I need to build this pad for the picnic table. That is one big mound of dirt. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
I'm scared off a picnic table. I kind of want to cut down there's a little bit of a hump. A little worried about that. Off a picnic table, I mean, if your target's 4 foot off the ground, you're fine. But if the grass gets tall, that's what I'm worried about. Let's see how far it is. 102 yards from right here. Yeah. So we'll use this dead animal as a marking right here. We need to build the pad. So actually what I can do is I can just build this pad up instead of having to cut the hump out. So I'll just build the pad up, make a little shooting pad for the picnic table, little hangout spot, 100 yards. 200 yards, it's literally the pond dam. I don't know who mows it, but it stays mowed. So no worries there. That's not an issue, but we need to get this 100-yard spot. We'll build it up about 2 foot all the way around to have a nice little pad. Also, we're gonna have the pond right here, building it up a little bit taller, just make it a little more safer with the pond to keep it from flooding and taking our picnic table. Instead of picnic table being a gun shooting table, it could be a fish's house. We don't want that. So the front of the berm's at 102, the back of the berm's at 106. So we'll just build this whole pad and be good to go. Let's rock it, baby. Don't you love it?
No, I swear every time we're together it rains.
Tell me why want to do something. If it rains much more, I ain't gonna be able to pack in a good pad. I do not want this to take 3 days. That's stupid. I think instead of building a shooting range, we should probably be building an ark.
It's raining so hard.
The pond's gonna be full. Where am I gonna get dirt? What the hell? This is stupid. Still gotta go to Lowe's and set up targets and shoot them. I guess we'll pick you guys up tomorrow. Oh, boys, we're back down at the Deer Club. It is day 3 of the shooting range project, and it pisses me off. 3 days is far too long for moving some dirt and setting up some targets. But the weather has not been in our favor. Let me just show you. The whole bottom of the pond is just soaking wet right now. I'm talking about it is wet. And since it's so wet, we're not gonna be able to do any of the skidder work that we wanted to do until later today. Hopefully the sun's about to pop out and already see it coming out. Should be good. Still early in the morning. So we're just gonna go ahead, run to Lowe's, start getting these targets built, and maybe even setting them up down there, because we can do that until it dries up. Then we can work on the shooting pack for the 100-yard spot. And the 100-yard spot's all we have to do, but we can't do it without dry dirt. So, Miller, Julius, y'all ready to run to Lowe's?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, back to the truck.
Let's get it. And we have made it, baby. All right, boys, we got a long list of stuff we gotta get. Let me see if I can find this list. We need T-post, paint, some kind of metal box, staple gun, staples, 4x4s, screws, buckets, concrete chains, and bolts. Got it, Julius? Let's roll.
It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it. Life is what I need. It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it. Life is what I need. It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it.
Well, guys, we just made it back from Lowe's. Let me guys show you what we're doing. So for the main target, the paper target that we're gonna be building, it's basically gonna be a stand where we can staple targets to it for sighting in rifles and whatnot. Off the sides of those, we're gonna have hanging steel targets. So every 4 foot, we got a dot. We're gonna have the paper targets right here, a steel, and then we're gonna pepper this thing with more steel targets. But we gotta get the posts in the ground and concreted. We got some 4x4s. Pick these bad boys up from Lowe's. We got 4 of them, and we got 16 bags of concrete. So hopefully we got enough. We got a bunch of steel targets in the truck. Still have yet to unbox them. Get to digging those holes, setting some posts. We don't have a level, so we're gonna eyeball it and hope it looks good. Let's get to it. Well, boys, we just finished up throwing up the 4x4s. We got them all on the ground and pretty. So as you guys can tell, we're actually gonna be putting a piece of plywood right here, and that's gonna be our paper targets where we can staple targets to it. Steel target, steel target. Gonna be super sick, but we gotta start concreting all these holes we dug. So we're gonna start mixing some concrete, pouring them in the holes. It's gonna be good. Let's hop back to it. Well, boys, we got it up. We can just staple our targets right to that board right there. We're gonna go ahead and paint all the wood black. The targets are gonna be spray painted orange. It's gonna look good when we get done with it. Well, let's knock out the paint. All right, so see what targets we got. Now I ordered these things, I guess about 2 weeks ago. It's actually Shoot Steel. Shoot Steel, thank you for not sponsoring today's video. We got some targets. I think this is the 8-inch plate. Julie's got enough chain, buddy?
Jesus Christ.
We only gotta hang 2 targets. But we'll end up probably shooting the chains off, so need some extra. So we got some nuts and bolts. I guess we didn't need 5 T-posts, or I think we bought 6. Good thing we got spares. Got some T-post hangers. Now these are AR-500 steel. All the targets you guys see today, I bought for about $1,000, and then we spent like 500 at Lowe's. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up, see what we got. Got 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4. And there's all the mounts for that. Literally all you gotta do is hang them on a T-post. So we got T-posts, super simple. I'm only worried about people walking off with these. I mean, hey, what can you do? These are the cheapest targets out here, so I ain't too worried about them. Let's open up this bad thing. Now these are my favorite targets. That is what I'm talking about, baby. So these targets right here, we got 2 of them. They'll actually be what's hanging over there on the target mount we just built. Julius!
Oh my God.
You got the poppers, baby.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. So these targets I've never shot before, never owned. They're actually stick in the ground pop-up targets. You shoot them, they pop backwards. Check these bad boys out. Get in here. These look super cool. We got 3 of them, but we'll have to put them together. Basically, what they'll do, they'll be on a spring and sit up like that, and you'll shoot the top and they go doom, and then pop back up. That's it for targets, baby. Start hanging them. Well, boys, we're attempting to hang the first target. Went ahead, cut our chains, bolted them onto the plate. Is it level? That looks pretty freaking good.
Pretty nice.
Let's do the other one, then we get to start setting up the other stuff, which I'm also pumped about.
That shit looks good, bro.
Right? We killed it, bro.
That shit looks
Look at it. Hell yeah, wait till both of them are on there. We got paper targets on the middle.
You know what we need to do too? We need to set up some bow targets.
Bow targets. So I was
Practice
thinking we'll do a 3D bow range in these woods. I gotta figure out when they're clear cutting this, because if they're clear cutting in the next year, it might as well not.
No point, yeah.
But it's another 3 or 4 years, 5, 6, hell yeah. So we got 4 targets for the T-post. I wanna do T-post, popper, T-post, popper, T-post, and then a T-post popper on that side. It's gonna be fire. Let's just cut it into the montage. This will be fun. Oh boys, man, it is coming together. It is looking good. We got all the targets set up back behind me. I'll go over them in a quick second. But what we're probably gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take the skidder and we're gonna go ahead and try to set up the 100-yard spot. I'm probably gonna be pulling dirt out of this field and trying to smooth it off, take off this hilltop. Originally, I did not want to do that. The dirt in the bottom of the pond is just way too wet right now, way too muddy. So I'll just try to pull it out of this field. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna do our best. I wanna get this done today, and that's the only thing left. So I'm gonna try to knock it out. But check it out, baby. So we got a popper, an 8-inch plate, 3 8-inch plates, 2 body steel targets, and then we got right here for sighting and rifles. Now in that little box right there, we actually have orange spray paint ready to go, so if somebody comes down here and shoots targets, they can clean up afterwards and spray paint them back. We got paper targets and a staple gun. Gotta have a staple gun for stapling targets to this board for sighting and rifles. It sucks having to bring so much stuff to the range just for simple stuff like that, so just leaving one down here. Hopefully it doesn't disappear and go nowhere. It's here, baby. We'll see how long it lasts. But let's go ahead, hop in the skid steer, finish off that pad down there, and shoot some guns. Oh man, this is so freaking perfect, bro. This looks so good. Boys, what's it look like? Miller, how far is it? 100 yards exactly. So we built up this pad. It doesn't look it, but we actually built this pad up probably 3 feet, 3 feet or 4. I mean, look at the drop off right here. Now I wish we had more dirt to play with, but all this dirt actually came from the center of the field. There used to be a little bit of a hill right there, and I skimmed the top of it off, skimmed probably 8 inches of the hill top off, and moved that dirt to here. So raised this up 2 foot, lowered that by 6, 7 inches. Now we won't have any problems when we're on the bench shooting the bottom targets. We knew we won't have any trouble on everything mid-range, but the stuff on the ground, those poppers, couldn't quite see them, but we fixed it. Took a lot of work to do that, but
Hey, Brad.
what?
Stop talking. Let's go shoot.
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 We did all this not to look at it.
But just think about it. The pond's gonna be right here. Bro, one day, what if we did a concrete pad, a railing around it, pond comes right here, a pier out that way, skeet shooting this way. Bro.
Amazing.
Amazing, dude. We got our 200-yard spot right there, which didn't need any work because it's literally on top of the dam.
We're gonna need to get another picnic table.
Yeah, we're gonna need another picnic table. And I was thinking about putting in a boat ramp whenever this pond comes back. So if that's something else you guys like to see, let me know what you guys think about them down in the comments. The project videos, man, I love them. Absolutely sick stuff. And this range we built only cost me $1,600 with all the steel targets, with all the lumber, everything from Lowe's.
A little bit of diesel fuel.
Some diesel fuel. Yeah, we probably got a lot of diesel fuel. $400 in diesel fuel probably. A lot.
We filled that one up twice and it was
Yep.
$100 each.
Yeah, crazy. But we built the shooting range. Let's walk down here to the targets and let's take one more look at them and let's shoot some guns. Now we're walking down here from the 100-yard spot. Be a long walk from the 200-yard spot, but man, I think this thing came out absolutely sick. I mean, check it out. Check out the layout of targets. We got poppers. We got 8-inch smaller plates. We got the body-sized steel. Finally have a place to sight in rifles and have everything we need ready to roll. Now this board we'll probably have to replace every now and then, but all it takes is just cutting a new piece and taking some screws and screwing it in. Now back here, we actually have a little box full of spray paint for repainting steel. We got a staple gun, we got targets. Nothing too crazy, because you know, it is something that somebody could walk off with and we don't want to go overboard. That's why these popper targets, these right here, they're actually concreted in so no one can take them. I need to figure out a good locking method to these to be able to lock these on these T-posts. But other than that, everything's freaking locked in, dialed in, nothing's going anywhere, and it'll be here for years to come, baby. We're gonna be shooting a lot here. Miller, you want to film, dog?
Yeah, let's see it.
You guys gotta shoot. All right, now we're not gonna be doing a lot of shooting in today's video because if this video gets 20,000 likes, I will come out and bring all my guns, maybe not my entire collection, but 80% of it, and show you guys everything I got. Come out here on the range, have a range day, shoot these targets, be an absolute ball. Now what we're shooting today is actually my my SIG P365 XL. It's my little carry gun. I absolutely love it. We'll just shoot it around. See, I want to see how these poppers do. These poppers will be fun to shoot. Just see how everything interacts when it gets hit. Let's go ahead, load up a mag. Now this little thing's 9mm and it's probably one of my favorite handguns for its size. I mean, for as tiny as this little gun is, I mean, it's pretty accurate. It fits the hand well. Was never a fan of SIG until I shot this thing for the first time.
You put a lot of rounds in it, haven't you?
Oh, I put 3,000 rounds in it in like 2 weeks. I've shot the dog piss out of this gun. That doesn't mean I'm worth a darn at it though.
I fucking missed.
Let's step back. We need some kind of like marker. 7 yards for the 21-foot rule, 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth. But we'll figure out a good way to do that. All right. Let's load this bad boy and I'm gonna shoot the paper one time, see where I'm at. Let's go take a look. There we go, nice little grouping, low left. I tend to shoot low left because it's a small gun and I got big ass hands. It's very natural for a person to shoot low left with if they're righty. If they're lefty, they'll shoot low right. I think that comes from putting more pressure on one side to the other. It's been the biggest pain in the ass for me. But let's shoot this still. All right, I'm gonna go for that plate. Gillis, all right, you ready? You gotta beat me.
Yep.
Beep! Caught my underwear, I always do that. All right, I'm ready. Beep! I'm getting like 1.5 seconds right now. That ain't too hot.
I'm gonna call targets.
Oh shit, call one.
Bottom left plopper. Far left T-post. You did not know your left and right.
He said left T-post.
Far left T-post.
Oh damn it, I suck. I need to shoot more.
Far left T-post shoots far right.
That popper, I hit it kind of low so it didn't like pop. I'm gonna shoot again, see what it does.
That 9mm got enough.
Yeah, 9mm probably ain't got enough ass. But I mean, we'll be shooting deer rifles at 200 yards. Now I wish we could stretch this range and have it in a spot where we can shoot 1,000 yards. And we can do that, but it interferes with our deer hunting, putting it on the power line or something. But this doesn't interfere with nothing. You just come out here and shoot, no worries.
Buy a helicopter. You can shoot 1,000 yards from here.
Julius is digging out his brain through his nose.
Brady goes to shoot far right. Me and Julius look at each other like, what in the world?
All right, I'm gonna shoot that T-post. I'm gonna shoot this. Shoot this one. Oh shit! What color? That's orange.
Yeah, that's a good one.
At least it's not getting on anything.
How did you?
Ricochet. But it's doing their job. It's ricocheting them down. Just don't leave your spray paint cans under your targets, people.
I wonder. That means our can's gonna get hit.
That's still going. That son of a gun must be full.
Brady.
Oh, is it done?
How did you manage?
Hey, y'all want to step like far back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot some long range with a tiny handgun.
At the house when we shoot long range, we're walking through waist-high grass.
Yeah, this is a lot nicer. You can tell we mowed it down. Literally took off the topsoil. I'm good with big handguns, but I'm crap with small handguns. That's why I enjoy shooting this thing so much, because I feel like I'm just getting better and better every day. 50 yards with this thing's a long shot though. 50 yards. Can I hit it with this little thing?
There we go. Right.
50 yards is too small for this thing, or too far for this thing. We'll move up to about 40. Those targets with the chains, are they not dinging loud? I don't hear a ding like normal. Yeah, I don't know if the chains soak it up. I'll go for one of those small targets, see if we hear a big ding, because they're not ringing back like normal.
There you go.
Yeah, that ding. I just don't hear the ding off the chained up ones. But it's swinging, I just can't hear it. We need to get the 50 BMG out and teach it who's boss. Oh, we got 2 left?
Dos más, amigos.
All right, last 2. See, it just does not ding. You can hear the hit, but it's not loud. It's very faint. Maybe we'll get a bigger caliber out. Now, if this video gets 20,000 likes, I'm bringing everything out. So, we'll find out how big of a bullet it needs to ding one of these on the chains.
Maybe she's just not worn in yet.
Julius, look at Julius. Holy shit, man.
I mean, it's still not as loud as one I
Hey, it
held.
held up, though. Look at that, baby. That's
you go.
right. It's like a swing set.
Is it like a swing set? Is this what you used to do on the swing set?
Kick little kids.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button. We're going to be coming out here and shooting a lot of guns, so let me know what guns you guys want to see shot out here. I got to definitely bring out my deer rifle and sight it in. Deer season is coming in hot. We still got a lot to do with the clubhouse, finish that joker up, and it's about time to start putting out corn and seeing what deer we got for inventory. So if you guys would, hit the thumbs up button, like and subscribe. We got a lot of stuff to pack up. Took us 3 days. That is sad, but to be fair, 2 of them were half days because the rain was terrible. And we wasted about 4 hours worth of being stuck. But, you know, I'm not supposed to get stuck, bro.
Big ATV mud guy.
Big ATV mud guy out here getting stuck.
Piss
At
off
least we,
content.
as long as we can get everything out, it don't count, all right? Guys, if you would, hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.